The StudyHub is a digital platform which provides access to study materials, practice and revision questions, quizzes, and flashcards. The Hub is your ultimate study resource. There are two ways through which you can access it. Number one, you log into your My ACCA portal like you normally do. This is what your ACCA platform looks like, and on the left side you can find your My qualifications. On the right side of your screen you can find the list, and you have to select ACCA StudyHub. This will take you to the ACCA StudyHub homepage. So the second way to access it is you go to www.accaglobal.com/studyhub login. If it makes it easier, you can just bookmark this page. So the second way to so after you reach this page, you can here again log in with the same details you use to log in your My ACCA account. This will take you directly to the user portal of ACCA StudyHub. Okay, so here you select your exams. The papers that are available are for foundations, knowledge, skill, and of course professional level. For the purpose of this video, I am going to select audit and assurance. So once you find your paper, every paper is broken down into 4 sections, that is your study text, your flashcards, practice questions, and quizzes. And once you decide what paper you want to give, you go to exam. You can even access it offline. So now once it's fully loaded, you can just turn off your Wi-Fi, your mobile data, whatever you're using, if you want, that is, of course. Okay, so this is your portal. This is what your dashboard looks like. On the left side, you have 4 sections that I told you about. Number 1 is chapters, that is the text, flashcards, quizzes, practice, and search, of course. So here is the this is your book, just in a PDF format. This is what it is. One bad thing about this is it is not downloadable. So every time you want to study, every time you want to access this, you have to just get online. You have to access the portal and study. I hope that is something that ACCA will fix over time. So for now, let's get started. Okay, so the first part is the introductory pages, which I'm going to skip for now, and I'm directly going to the first chapter, that is audit and other assurance engagement. This is what your page looks like. On the right side, you have a section filter. From here, you can go to any part of the book. You have your calculator, your highlighter, an eraser, a bookmark, and then notes. So what you're going to do, you're going to study this. During your study, if you want to highlight anything that you find important, then you're just going to select the part and then you're going to highlight it. Okay, so I want to unhighlight this second sentence. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to again select it and I'm just going to unhighlight it. So after my study, if I want to add notes to this particular section, if I want to summarize this, or if I just want to add on something, I'm going to select notes right here and I'm just going to add what I want to add. I can even format this notes. Okay, so if this section is something you want to save, then you can even bookmark this. So once I'm done with this topic, what I have to do is I have to rate my confidence. If I understand it, then it's high, otherwise it's low. So this might seem like a hassle to you, but in the revision time, this is going to come as very, very important. So I'm just going to set this high and I'm going to continue to the next topic. So now I'm done with chapter 1. I've gone through every topic. I've highlighted the important part. I've made notes. I've bookmarked the ones I needed. I've marked my confidence, and I've reached the end, that is the summary and quiz. It also refers to you any technical articles, but since there's none in this chapter, I'm going to go back to summary. So after every chapter you get a quiz. The quiz is untimed, but it does record your average answer time. And after attempting the quiz, this is what you get. If any of the questions you get wrong, you are also allowed to review it, which helps in understanding where you've gone wrong or what you've thought differently. Let's get back. I am now done with chapter 1. So let's consider whatever I taught you previously as the initial study phase. We studied, we made notes, etc. So now I want to get into my revision mode. I want to revise the chapters, I want to practice questions, I want to test my knowledge gap, etc. So for that, whatever we've done in the initial study phase come to use. Like I told you, I've marked my confidence is medium, high and low. So now I want to revise the topics that I marked as low. So now I'll go to confidence levels, and this will show me a summary of all the confidence level. I've marked 3 topics as low confidence, which I can get to review again. The notes, I can access it here at all once. I have made one note in external audit part and one as internal audit, and I've bookmarked some of the pages that are these 3, and I've highlighted the important parts that is here. So this is a very useful and handy tool for your revision. Now, another integral and unique feature of ACCA StudyHub is flashcards. So here you can filter it out. I've already attempted this once, so I want to just study chapter 1, which I'll filter out, and I want to I'm going to study all of it. So what this happens is basically it shows you the question and you have to answer it. Just blurt out the answer right, and after you're done answering it, you just select it. Okay, and it shows the right answer. Now the answer you told yourself, if you got it right, you say yes, otherwise partly. Okay, so I answered it partly, so I'm going to write this. So, and after that, there are 107 flashcards you can attempt. So just partly. Okay, so after I'm done this all, what I can do is I can again choose to study the ones that I did not get correct. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go all and I'm going to choose the answer that I've got partly right. So I'm just going to update this, and this was the flashcards that I had trouble answering, so I'm just going to answer it again. Now this is a very good tool for your revision. So you can also download the flashcards. For that, you just go to list. Okay, and then this is the thing. You can just print it out. You will get this in a PDF format. Since I have no internet here, it's just not working. And then you can just print this out. So once I am done with the flashcards, what I would like to do is I would like to practice as much as I can so that I can get exam ready. For that, I will click the practice here, which will lead me to a home page, and here I can find my MCQs, my OT cases, my constructive response questions chapter wise. Since this is audit, I cannot find MCQs here. I'm sure there is for other papers. I'm just going to attempt this one. I'm going to start practice, and if you want to do it again, I'm already attempted this one, so I'm just going to reset it so that I can practice it again. Just reset it and confirm. And I'm going to start my practice. So if I want each question to be reviewed, so after every question, if I want the right answer, then I'm just going to switch it as on, and if not, I want to do it as if I'm going to quiz myself, then I'm just going to switch it off so that I can review all the answers at once. So this is untimed, but however, this does record each the time you take for each question and the total time you practice. So I'm going to select this one randomly and just confirm it. Since I have not switched on the review, this is not giving me the correct answer. I'll show you. I will switch this on and then select one, and after that it gives me a review, and here it also gives me a brief answer of why I got the question wrong. So yeah, once I'm done, I'm just gonna do done practicing, and here I'm gonna get all the question and answer, and I can review it all at once. So the most frequently asked question is, should I stop using BPP and Kaplan text and instead follow the StudyHub? So the answer is divided into two parts. So number one, if you're a student that follows a certain teacher or a certain institute, you go to an approved joining center, then I am sure they follow one of the textbooks, that is either BPP or Kaplan, and you will have to follow what they teach you to. But however, that does not mean that you cannot use the StudyHub. You can read through their text and get a deeper understanding in the topics that your teacher taught, and also you can use the practice questions, the quizzes, the flashcards. That will all come handy to you. And if you're a self-study student like me, then what you can do is you can use the StudyHub text and you can use it thoroughly. So what I have found is that the StudyHub text is quite detailed, and it provides quite a deeper understanding into each topic. So that may not be something that you would want. Like for example, Kaplan, it's straight to the point, and BPP is quite detailed, and the ACCA StudyHub text is more detailed than both of them. So if you are someone that wants a straightforward thing, then I suggest you go for Kaplan. If you want a little deeper understanding, then I suggest you either follow BPP or either you follow ACCA StudyHub. So yeah, so it's not that you have to dump any book. You can just use the StudyHub to enhance your knowledge. You can use your StudyHub to practice more, to get a lot of confidence for the exam and so on. So you do not have to pay for anything as long as you're an active student and your My ACC account is not suspended. You get free access to the StudyHub. Like I've already mentioned in the beginning of the video, once any exam is fully loaded, you can access it offline. However, there is one thing you need to keep in your mind, that once you get offline, any changes you make to an exam activity, that does not get synced in. So any changes you make, that does not get saved. So before you close everything down, I want you to switch on the Wi-Fi or mobile data and just go over here and sync it. Since my internet is on, it is synced, and if it was not, I would get an exclamation mark here. That means any changes I've made, it's not getting saved. So that is something you need to make sure you do. So you can log into your StudyHub the same way I taught you in the beginning of this video, via your phone's browser. I personally think that it is much more easy to use the flashcard and the study text in the phone and the quizzes and the practice platform in the laptop. But I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. With this, we've come to the end of the video. If this helped you in any ways, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you have any queries related to ACCA, comment it down below and I'll try my best to answer it down in the comments.